Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing married couples, retirees, 400,000 baht. Let me get into it. The reason I thought of making this video, I was reading a recent comment from our channel, quoting directly, "The bank deposit of 800,000 baht is too much. A married couple only has to have 400,000 baht. This requirement needs to be lowered, but won't happen. Retiring it to Thailand is not an attractive option." I've already made a video where, I disagree that it's not an attractive option. Comparatively, I really don't see a program better than Thailand that provides the level of benefits in this type of country for the financial requirements that need to be met. I mean, it's pretty minimal compared to, say, for example, Indonesia, which has like a $128,000 requirement. There's other places in South America. Here in the region, Malaysia, my second home program, they upped the financial requirements on that. Vietnam does not have a retirement visa. Cambodia's visa is kind of in a nascent form. I've heard mixed things about the Philippines. I'm not going to get too into that on retirement visas. But again, the so-called golden visa programs and things throughout the world, again, the financial requirements are way higher than anything Thailand is imposing. The reason for the video, though, is, I just want to quote this again, a married couple only has to have 400,000 baht. That's a little, I think there's a little bit to unpack there because I think there's a little bit of a misnomer there. I think what the poster was saying was a foreign national married to a Thai need only show 400,000 baht in a bank account for the marriage visa. That is true. That is the financial requirement. We've discussed that at length in other videos on this channel. That said, as discussed in other videos on this channel, there is heightened scrutiny on Thai marriage visas as a result of scams that were pulled some years ago. And look, I know folks that have marriage visas that have been investigated multiple times at their house in association with their application for an marriage visa. I've never seen this in the context of just standard retirement visas. So, okay, yes, the marriage visa, it's a different category, and it has different requirements. If you're married to a Thai, you need to show 400 in a bank account, 400,000 baht in a bank account, as opposed to 8. Now, that said, this brings us to another question which often trips up married retirees, so I thought this was a good opportunity to speak to that sort of on a topical basis. The married couples, if they're both foreigners, still need to independently show that they have the 800,000 baht required in order to get a Thai retirement visa. It doesn't get split in half because a married couple is married. They each have to, if they're both foreigners, they each have to independently meet the 800,000 baht requirement on their own. Now, they may be able to do that through a joint account, but it's going to have to show more than 1.6 million baht in it. In most of the cases involving our retiree clients that are married, where they're a foreign married couple, we generally tell them to go ahead and just set up separate bank accounts, deal with it that way. It's the cleanest way to deal with it. Again, different offices are going to deal with this differently. It's going to be circumstantially dependent, but for the most part, and I think the best rule of thumb, if you're a married couple looking to retire in Thailand, presume you're both going to need to show independent ability to financially support yourselves individually.